Hello everyone, in the previous video I talked about the other European coins that I found in my pre-1959 foreign coin order. If you have not watched that video yet, the link is in the description below. In this video I will be talking about my personal favorite coins that I found in the coin order. Here I have a Canadian large cent from 1859. With the portrait of Queen Victoria on the obverse. Here I have one from 1916. With the portrait of King George V on the obverse. Here I have some British pre-decimal coins. For those who don't know, before British currency was decimalized in 1971, there were 240 pennies to a pound, and there were 8 circulating coins. There was the farthing, worth 1/4 of a penny, a halfpenny, a penny, a 3p, a 6p, a shilling, which was worth 12p, a florin, worth 2 shillings or 24p, and a half crown, worth 2 shillings and a 6p, or 30p. However, there were also 2 less commonly seen coins. There was the crown, which were worth 2 half crowns or 60p, and a guinea, worth £1 and 1 shilling or 21 shillings. And there was also the gold sovereign coin, which was worth £1. Here I have 3 farthings, with one from 1918, with the old Britannia design on the reverse, and the portrait of King George V on the obverse. Here I have one from 1940, and one from 1942, both with the portrait of King George VI on the obverse. Here I have 3 halfpennies, with one from 1862, which is heavily worn, with the portrait of Queen Victoria on the obverse. Here I have one from 1916, and here I have one from 1932, both with the portrait of King George V on the obverse. Here I have 3 pennies. The first one here is actually a penny. This is a 1797 George III cartwheel penny, and is as large as a medallion. 1797 was the first year pennies were minted in copper. Before that, they were made of silver. 1797 is also the only year pennies were this large. These 1797 coins were minted with steam presses, a new technology at the time. On the front you can still see the portrait of Britannia. And on the obverse you can still see a little bit of King George III's portrait. And some of the lettering is still visible. This 1797 cartwheel penny is also very thick, and it weighs quite a bit. Here I have a 1 penny from 1894, with the portrait of Queen Victoria on the obverse. And here I have a 1 penny from 1937. With the portrait of King George VI on the obverse. Here I have 2 brass 3 pences, both with the older design of the thrift flowers, with one from 1937 and one from 1942. Both having the portrait of King George VI on the obverse. Here I have a shilling with the English design from 1956. The Scots had their own shilling design. Here I have some old French coins. Here I have an 1854 5 centime coin. With the portrait of Napoleon III on the obverse. Here I have a heavily worn 10 centime coin from 1854. Also with the portrait of Napoleon III on the obverse. Here I have a 10 centime coin from 1880. Here I have a 5 centime coin from 1908. And here I have Here I have some interesting tokens from the French Chamber of Commerce. Here I have a 50 centime token from 1924. And here I have 2 tokens worth 2 francs, both from 1923. Here I have some Soviet coins. Here I have a 1 kopeck coin from 1938. Here I have a 3 kopecks coin from 1935. Here I have a 10 kopecks coin from 1956. And here I have a 20 kopecks coin from 1941. Here I have an interesting Qing Dynasty China coin, but the date and the location of mintage have been worn off. Here I have 2 old German coins, with a 2 Rentenpfennig coin from 1923, and an aluminum 50 Pfennig coin from 1921. Finally, I have 2 1 lira coins from Vatican City, with one from 1942 and one from 1951. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.